You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's ZENNI.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. All right. So it's literally been 5 seconds since the last podcast. I told you I was doing them straight through. I literally got done with yesterday's, took a breath, took a sip of water, and hit the music again. So I'm back. Today is kind of funny because we touched on this a little bit. I mean, ultimately, you and I have to spend a lot of time in relationships with other people. And have you noticed that sometimes those relationships suck big time? I'm just going to say it, okay? Little ears can hear that. I mean, I watch PG-13 TV all the time. This is not the Mickey Mouse Club, okay? I'm sorry. I'm not going to say nasty words, but I'll say that word, okay? Sometimes you deal with people, they're just like that. You don't like it. You wonder why you have to put up with it. You don't. Please don't wait until you're 65 years old, retire, and say, no, I can get with the people I like. Stop it today. Don't get me on that one. That's a whole other podcast. It's a daily boost from motivationtomove.com. It's me, Scott Smith. By the way, I'm unavailable for your comments. I am currently at the tail of the dragon in North Carolina. And so if this makes you upset, understand that I'm cruising down the road right now thinking, oh, my God, what did I do? Let me give you something you'll like. Have you ever got my perfect week planner? We're going to talk about something tomorrow that will be the next upgrade to the perfect week planner. Perfect week planner is really good. Conceptually, it's a really great idea. You can get it, perfectweekplanner.com. If you're Instagram, that's easier for you. Just at Face Your Passion, DM me the word planner. I'll send it to you, okay? Been out 4 years. Awesome. Works for everybody. So you should do that. But tomorrow we'll talk about the new upgraded version of what I'm going to be teaching. And not everybody will be able to use it on a teach tomorrow, but you're going to want to. Oh, you're going to want to. No, not get my free thing. Not at all. No, you're going to want to do what I teach you tomorrow. And you're not going to be able to. Not today. But you're going to say, oh my God, you're not going to be able to go to sleep tomorrow night without thinking, I want that. I'm telling you, it's sexy as hell. You're going to get it tomorrow. But not today, because that would be the big tease. Can't spill my popcorn in the lobby. You'll pick it up and eat it for free, and that's not cool, even though I'm giving you something free tomorrow. So, people. Oh, man. So I have a couple of rules, and some of you may have heard this before, but many of you had not heard this before. This is very unique to somebody who does kind of the work that I do, where I'm working with people on really interesting levels. And the more I work on interesting levels, the more fun my life is. I work with all kinds of people. rich people, not so rich people, in between people, just all kinds of people. People of different colors, people with different accents. Sometimes I have to really work hard to hear what they're saying. I'm good at understanding Japanese accents. I'm really, really good at understanding Italian accents. German kind of gets me sometimes, but I've done well with German. I work with lots of people. So I have a couple of rules about people. So do you work with people? Yeah, people. People always tell you. I talk to a lot of business owners. Best part of my life, my employees. The people in my business, oh my God, they're so awesome. I'll say, what's the worst part of my life? They say, same thing. It's the people. It is. I'm telling you, it's the same thing. People that retire, you know what they say? Oh, can I say this? I'll change the word. Okay. People retire. They say number one reason they retire. They went more flexible hours and fewer bick heads, like a pen, like a bick head. They don't want to work with bick heads anymore. What's that, sir? Did I do good? Tell you, it's a pen. It's a ballpoint pen. Bick head. People are the problem. So here's my rule. Pay attention if you ever want to work with me. I work with people I really enjoy, and you should too. Only work with people you enjoy. I and you should only work with people you respect. I and you should only spend a little bit of our precious time that we have on this planet, and it's not much. And as all my 70s rock and roll era heroes are dying, I'm like, wait a second, I'm glad I wasn't a rock star because my liver still works. But it makes you think. Make sure that you're working with people you enjoy, you respect, you have a good time with. Doesn't have to be easy, but you're okay in the room, right? And make sure they're doing the same thing. A lot of people will play with you. They will. They'll pretend. They'll say all kinds of things, and and they don't like you. They just want where you're having this. They just want what you're going to say or teach them or what you're going to give them. They don't like you. Well, if you can identify somebody who doesn't like you, then don't do that. There's no crazy rules here. It could be anybody. I don't care what it is. Just make sure it's a good fit. Hear me when I said the last sentence. There are no crazy rules here. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to walk away and stomp. I don't talk to you. No, you don't have to do any of that stuff. Just don't do it. And I will tell you, eventually you'll get to the point where you'll kind of walk. You'll be involved maybe at the gym or something, and there's conversations going on, and there's 5 of you talking, and there's really 3 big heads in the audience or in the group, and you're like, and you don't say, you just smile and walk away. So work with people you enjoy, you respect, and demand they do the same for you. You have so little time. By the way, you got more time than you think because you will get old, slow, fat, and stupid faster than you think. By the way, alcohol does that to you as well. So see, it's multifaceted in this life, right? Make sure you're working with people that are a good fit. Enough said. Hard to do. Another rule, make sure you really like the work you do. And when you do that work, that you're really helping people. It's a double-edged sword here. It makes sense. I say this all the time. If you do more of what you love to do and less of what you hate, you're going to be happy. I know it's too complicated for most people to even understand. Do more of what you love, I'm happy. Do less of what I hate, I'm happy. Do more of what I hate, I'm not happy. Oh, wonder why? I need to listen to a podcast. Who can help me? I'm telling you. Make sure you like the work you do. Take a breath, Scott. And make sure you can really help the people. Now, if you're in a business, here's what I mean by that. If you're in business and you've decided to do some work for somebody, in other words, you're going to do this for them and they're going to give you money. When they give you money, they wanted a result that you obviously made them a promise that you were going to do. You give me money, I'm going to give you this result. They're like, okay, I don't know if I trust you anymore because nobody trusts anybody anymore, but I trust you. It's really easy. It's kind of fun. You take their money, you give them what they want. Everybody's happy. No hassles. Life is good. So that happens when you're working with people you really like to. I mean, do the work you love. And what you do really has an impact. You can really help. You can fulfill your promise, whether it's business or personal. It doesn't matter. If you decide that you want to help somebody at church, yes, you can serve. You can get into somebody who's at a place in life that maybe they're not being themselves, and you're going to help them out of it. I understand all that stuff. So let's look at the nuance here. It's easy to tear this apart. I get it. I'm just saying, the more you are doing what you like to do, maybe it's helping people, even though it might not be fun. It might be dirty. It might be ick. But you're really helping them. That's okay. You'll be so satisfied by doing that. And if you're in business and you're not doing that, you're going to be out of business. That's all there is to it. Or you'll burn out You drink too much. Like half my clients are like nearly burnout, and I don't want to talk about all the other stuff they're into, but we solved that. We refocus them in this direction. They can't get me going another way. Whenever they're on the phone with me, it's like, dude, you're just always boom. Yeah, because I work at it. Life is good. Okay.
Are your ad campaigns lighting up the dashboard, but not the pipeline? That's bull spend, and marketers are calling it out in Dashboard Confessions.
My boss asked for results, so I opened my dashboard for the only positive-sounding metric I had: impressions.
Cut the bull spend. See revenue, not just reach. LinkedIn delivers the highest return on ad spend of major ad networks. Advertise on LinkedIn. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a $250 credit. Go to linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
I didn't set a timer. I have no idea where I am here right now. I need to hang on. Let's talk a little bit. Remember, I'm doing 5 podcasts in a row directly. And that means I'm just giving you all the energy I got. The whole goal here is, I don't know if we can do this, if I can possibly get to the end of this program with more energy than I started at the beginning. I'm with the stopwatch on, so I remember next time to start it. There you go. Thanks for the delay. Get a cup of coffee. Let's do this thing. What's the third thing? So we know we got to like them, right? Enjoy them. We know we kind of want to do what we love, and we want to really have an impact and help them. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. Just agree right now. Say, yes, it makes sense, Scott. If I did that, life would be better. And probably more importantly, I want to ask you now, is there some place in your life you're not doing that? Here's the answer. Yes, everywhere. It sucks. I'm telling you, it's true. I'm just being honest with you, but we can fix that right now. It starts today. Third one, make sure the people you work with in your business can pay you what you're worth. And you get to decide that. Not everybody can do that. That's why I do a free podcast. Not everybody can pay me what I'm worth. And I'm worth how much money? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. As long as they bring in a new Harley and I want to buy it, I kind of worth that much. Okay. And every time, and Pringles and a family pack of M&Ms, not on BOGO. Because not on BOGO, they're expensive, right? So if I got enough money to always do that, then I'm good, even if my wife catches me. Okay. Okay. So finally, okay. If you're in business, work with people that you like. You get to do stuff you like to do. You really get to help them have an impact, and they can pay you what you're worth, and you get to decide what that is. Everybody's time is worth something different. You get to decide. Don't let anybody else tell you that. Make sure you get paid what you're worth. Now, what if you're not in business and you're helping somebody and you're serving? Decide what your payment is. I serve a lot at the church. A lot of people serve at the church. I'm not even going to go into it. But those of you who serve at a church, you know what the payment is, don't you? It's not a payment. It's not really a payment, is it? You're actually getting something. I'm not even going there. I'm not going to. This is not about politics, not about religion, nothing. I'm just as an example. My daughter just got back from a mission trip. She get paid a dime for it, but she got paid. Yeah. Make sure you get paid what you're worth. Make sure the value's there. A lot of people just said, what the heck is he talking about there? I'll leave it for those of you who get it, okay? I'll tell you this. If you don't like your clients, if you don't like the people you're serving, I will guarantee you're not getting paid what you're worth or what you should be. You're not getting the payment, the thing back that you need to feel full and feel fulfilled in doing it. Serving out of pain, serving out of, and putting yourself through drudgery, working through a drudgery type job, it's just not good. A lot of people are going to be mad at me for saying that, but it's true. That's life. That's the way life is. So here's another truth, by the way. If you don't earn, yes, still serve, but you can't serve that many people, can you? And maybe you just want to serve one, and that's fine. Or maybe a family, maybe a few people. You can do that. You can absolutely not have any money and not get anything in return. You could do it. But if you don't get anything in return, if something inside of you isn't fired up, if the bank account's not bigger, depending on what you want to do, eventually you'll burn out. You'll lose your drive. You'll feel beat up. And you're like, man, who's going to help me? So if you don't get that to fire you up, I tell people all the time, I need you to fire me up, which is why I get so adamant about people who draw from me and pull from me and don't give anything back. That's why I go to church on Sunday morning, because those people recharge my battery. So I have great clients. They recharge my battery. Do the same thing. Oh my God. What's going on with me this week? Oh. Must be the motorcycle ride and the M&Ms. If you earn what you're worth, you can help so many people. Can't serve until you earn. Let's wrap this up a little bit. There's a lot of people right now, I guarantee they're sitting on the side of the road right now. And if you are, send me a note, okay? Hit me up on Instagram or something. I know you stopped to listen to this, didn't you? The known, the unsaid. You stopped to listen. If you're still here and you stop to listen and your brain's rattling, you're welcome. Well, okay, we have something else to do. Did I give you anything? Oh, I gave you the perfect week planner, right? I did that already. Was that yesterday or today? I don't remember. Remember, I'm doing these podcasts straight through. I'm seeing if Scott has the ability to maintain this absurdly high level of energy on the verge of people saying, Scott, would you slow down when you lose bigger words? So when you talk fast, you don't sound as smart as you really are. When you use small words, you sound really stupid. I'm like, well, okay, that's fine. I know a lot of stupid people who talk really fast who make a whole lot more money than you do. So I'm good. Plus, I'm happy, and I can't slow down anyway. And eventually, I'll be dead, and you'll miss me. But that's 40 years away, so don't worry about that. I called my daughter this morning and said, hey, I'm just calling you to bug you. She said, why? I said, because in 30 years, you're going to miss the fact your dad never left a voicemail, never sent you an email, left a voicemail all the time, called you and bugged you to pick up the phone. And she says, you're right. How you doing, Dad? All right, see you tomorrow.